Papa.
Hey. Babies are wilding out. I bet if I put my feet here, it will lure
Happy
them.
disco, everybody.
Happy disco. Thank you very much, Hyper Piggy, for the sub. What's a baby? What's a baby? What's a baby?
POG Online Poggers.
That'll do. We would go there. To the church there. The smallest church. Okay. We gotta see if we can open up that fucking thing. The ice cream maker. If I need to put another skill in, or point in the skill, I will. I'll fucking do it.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-crank ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around turning the crank feels oddly satisfying. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
God, it sucks that apparently you can't actually let it melt. Well, or just takes like a absurdly long time. Physical instrument. I guess I haven't put anything in this.
This orange machine.
Wait, it's still heroic. So it clearly hasn't been enough time or something. Why the fuck is it? Why is it so fucking hard? Yeah, sure, Tenet, but I still only had a 28% chance. Unplugging it just gives you the +2? Wait.
This orange machine is dead still. It has
Are you
a
fucking
hand-crank
serious?
ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly.
That's so stupid. 0 out of 10 game. I don't remember if I had anything. I don't think I had anything else that gave me physical instrument.
This orange machine is dead still.
I guess I can save scum off of 42%. It's so dumb though.
Ice groans
Okay.
and howls under
Damn,
the strain
11.
of your giant Gewalzund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Why is there still ice?
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
I won't look. I will respect her privacy on this matter. Because I need her help contacting an airship. That's interesting. It feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure is still cold to the touch. Silver tape on the side reads offsite copy. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. I was wondering, like, I didn't get the impression that they had to be frozen. I just thought that that was like the extra, you know, safe place they decided to store it. Below the grime, a dark neon poster reads Von Eyck, totally transcendent. Ayy. Babies keep pulling on my cords. Because shenanigans. Yo, nerd.
Yes, what is it?
About the offsite copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
She takes the filament, inspecting the metallic tape on its side. What's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Is it? Wait, don't put it in yet. It might be dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing.
How do you know?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
She says and presses the print on the machine's keyboard.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Play it cool. Now what? Something's very wrong with that filament memory. Or step back. Please just stop. Stop playing with this thing. Play it cool. Now what?
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here, I found it.
He suddenly says, rising her ink-stained fingertip. Where?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything? Or I'm still not sure it's a good idea tinkering with the unknown. Say nothing. Can I do anything?
Shh. Just
Yeah, I
give me a
figured.
second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing speed.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into the air. You did it? You found the coordinates? Or, oh my god, congratulations! Or, so where is it? Where is your 2mm hole in the world? Proceed. You did it? You found the coordinates?
I found the coordinates.
She lets out a celebratory laugh.
She's beaming. You can feel it in your heart. Great job.
Oh my god, congratulations!
Thank you.
She yells back with a grin. So where is it?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church where a group of water bowls form a ritualistic arch. Well, yeah.
Think you can help me again?
She tilts her head, eyes sparkling. Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double-check my calculations.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals. Solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Right, I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzles.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
Yeah.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left and the fourth bowl 5
God.
centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
The third from you, I guess? Okay, wait. Third bowl, 2 centimeters to the left, and fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it.
Well, you don't trust my intellectual capability to solve this problem on my own? Or I'm just gonna say sure, no problem.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna be a weird dick. All right, third bowl 2 centimeters to the left. This one?
Yes?
Oh, sorry, Kim. I didn't mean to talk to you. Not right now. I give you a kiss. I wonder how good can I get this? Beep beep. Da beep beep. What beep beep. Let me get the.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls.
It's like, no, you
Water
chose
inside
the wrong
the
one.
bowls
Fuck you.
stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away. Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right. Away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Shut up! Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
This seems like
The
that could be an
lead
issue.
programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Okay.
Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
Yeah, it's very sacred.
Yes, what is it?
I have moved the bowls. It was mind-numbingly easy. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Hell yeah. What's wrong?
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it going to be silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
Oh my god, look at that baby. What? You're overthinking this, or you're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here. You're right, we should be cautious.
Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why assume that something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying? Or it's scary, but we just have to face it. Or, hey, I don't think I want to do it anymore. It seems too dangerous. It's scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
I was hanging my hand down and Fran came and nudged against it. Hello, Fran. She breathes in. She puts on her oversized headphones ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer, her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Baby. Well?
Damn it.
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
She says, clearly disappointed.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No,
She rests her face on her hands, massaging her forehead.
no. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it.
You didn't seem so sure of that before.
But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Perception, hearing, legendary, put on the headphones. +1, helping Egghead with his jam. +1, found a melody for Egghead. Is this going to be the most bitchin' of all bass lines?
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, take off the headphones. What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the arabesques.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy
Is it
silence
time
of the
to
sanctuary.
get hardcore?
Hell yeah.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I just always have to click it even though I don't look at anything that it says on there. I need to make the exclamation mark go away. Oh yeah, Saw actually cashed in his backseating chip today before stream. I need to go decide whether I'm going to arrest Kaja or not. But obviously I'm doing this first.
The large-headed youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music. Sensing you, he opens them.
Incremental progress!
Yeah! I thought about the discarded melody and came to the conclusion that Van Eyck has lived around here.
J'adore! God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it up so we can lure him here.
Alright, goodbye again.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news, I managed to convince Suna she's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition, she needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
We are grateful, Copman, is a good sentence. The Speed Freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. You're going to have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins, excited.
And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Actually, I've been thinking, oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and Nordic dance music. The latter.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later.
Andre
Let's
waves to
get
the other
moving.
Speed Freaks. Leave the tent. Oh no. It's already pretty late today. I guess that would, in theory, be a good time to go talk to Klaus. Hey, Klaus, what do you think about these sick beats? Well, yeah, I guess it could hurt to check. Oh, I thought it was 11 p.m. I don't remember if it was 21 or 11 p.m. Damn!
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000!
He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the sound.
Now, the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
What do you propose as the name, Andre? Excel, what would you suggest as the name? Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas. Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue. Suna, do you have any opinion on this? Kim, what would you name the club? Okay. What does Andre think?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Says the girl with the microphone.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the
10,000.
signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Excel, what would you suggest as the name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
The freak with the large... Jeez, it's yells from the stage waving his hands in the air.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
Hardcore to the mega, pretty good.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Impossible. Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia!
It's not amnesia, guys.
Suna, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Do we? Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Boo.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has
Amnesia, a
ideas,
machine for ducks.
herself. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky.
I don't like the Crabman.
Next, please.
I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium, or No Truce with the Furies, or Revachol West. Oh wait, I just heard the button that means that that my cats are walking around on the stove and it's not locked properly. 1 sec.
Spicy. 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 Spicy.
Okay. Look, it's fine. They were just setting the timer and then turned the lights on in the oven. Okay, but No Truce with the Furies was the working game title. Damn. But also, it's not gonna be disco. It's Enotic dance music. Oh yeah, the like weird dark effect. It seems to interact weirdly with the like Spout 2 plugin-ness. The babies are drinking. Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
Exactly. Just like me.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
Damn.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave.
True, it
Like
isn't
we
a
want it to
DeLorean
be.
church.
And short. and memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
This is fucked up.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion
Oh
to
my God.
celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
Yeah, a dance-like motion is the most that I would give this.
You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your foot or observe his movement. What are you doing, Andre? Start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
It's called being incredibly wide. What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs in another strange pattern of moves, but doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be
Got healed.
dancing.
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee, his moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But the beat is still so weak.
Wait, can I do a that's it for now? And then come back and do this? Oh wait, it's a white check.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay. It was... What was it?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Savoir-faire.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay. Savoir-faire. Okay, that's -1 savoir-faire. I assume because like we won't have a whole lot of... God, that one's also just minus. A lot of chances going forward. Oh, +1. Now it's starting to sound like a bitchin' Silent Hill track. Oh, okay, wait. Wir machen Bonus.
DeLorean Church, the place to be. Make some noise, my church people.
Large speakers are set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning.
What a place to just suddenly decide to loaf and fall asleep. He took a drinky and then he got very sleepy, and so now he's asleep right there.
The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
How do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place!
Woo!
The first page of the second chapter!
His voice echoes all around the grand hall.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you.
Damn.
Last of the penultimate, more like.
Alright, good boy. Wait, I'm curious about, what about when I go here? We can still hear the beats. I mean, we do hear a bit of a squeaky whoa, but we can still hear the beats. Okay.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Wait.
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
I've been meaning to ask you what's with the hair.
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Or is it because you're balding? Is it important for you to be an individual? Fair enough. That's idiotic. Is it because you're balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are you, Andre?
Not 20.
Is it important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
+1 dance fever incoming. +1 higher quality audio. +1 found the melody. Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Limbic system. Okay, here's my question. If I find the bass line, will that give me another plus on this? Does anyone know?
Goodbye, officer.
Okay. I will continue from here in this reality.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is Nordic dance music.
What? What did you say?
You can barely hear over the thumping bass of Nordic dance music. I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project! How is it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and yekokata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes.
She does jazz hands to mock him.
Let me know how it goes.
Will do.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
The words echo magnificently through the rave. Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground, point to it.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Shit.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up looking at the jack.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line and you hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Yeah.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay.
But why did she think it was the wrong one?
Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music?
Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec for a special scheduled event. The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
All right.
Yes, what is it?
All right, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Shouts Egghead, a great smile still adorning his face larger than a red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style.
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Why do you want to turn down the volume? Or I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum. I'm gonna say that.
Of course it is.
She shrugs, consigned to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Why is the music still playing?
Ready!
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically.
I'm still here for some reason.
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church
Measly
seems
palm
cold
spaghetti.
and large. Somehow.
Hold on a moment. Okay, ready. You're not stopping me, Inland Empire.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind.
Bass.
Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Bass.
It's out there now, in the world. Made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
No, that's fine.
Guys, what's going on?
The alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surrounding. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
It's getting louder!
Desnoyed, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing
In
faint.
his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
Hey, what's that weird rattling sound? Or it was in me at first. Or I've never heard anything this hardcore in my life. What's that weird rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance!
Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
Oh yeah, he is kind of reaching for his
The
gun.
window is going to come down. No,
Oh.
the roof!
He looks up. A screech fills the air, a scream of wooden nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above you and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Wait, it can't collapse. We still need to assign responsibility.
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
She reaches for the keyboard. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Start tapping your foot. Or, yeah, we should stop. Suna, mute it. Or, everybody, don't panic. It's beautiful. Oh, I want to dance with somebody.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Shit! It doesn't stop.
The woman
Asil,
is-
have you?
The woman is furiously pressing down on her keyboard, but the sound doesn't stop.
Yes, I've turned it off.
She yells, holding the contact mic in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop, This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, it's in the desk. Or, Egghead, whatever you do, don't stop it. It's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4
For a second.
years.
Oh.
22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
For a second, I thought that, like, Egghead was going to be possessed by the beat, and I thought he was going to be like, all is well now, or something.
Yeah, but did you record it, though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer.
Hey.
I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything like that. Or you're going to write Suliswolf? Or, what was that?
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're going to write Suli?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
Boop.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Why not?
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know. The person you were knows.
Logic, hi. Heard of Motorway South. Motorway South complete. Form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere, in a long-forgotten discussion, behind a kitchen table, in the evening light, drinking coffee and smoking, with a friend.
The origin point of the pail. Suna, it is the origin point of the pail.
What?
The swallow, it's how it starts. It's baby pail.
But
okay, it's not all the
isn't
pail.
Here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
No, look up first. We are 20 meters from the very edge. Or the pale is only an effect, a transition between the world and that. I like it.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing, the final rest state for reality. Imagine if all this, spread your hands, never was.
Then the pale is...
Simply a gradient or simply curdling milk. Simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the pale is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
Nah, this is one of those places.
According to this, how long?
Until it starts swallowing, it's already started, starting with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects, in addition to sound and data?
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM...
I'm a big brain boy.
Knows how to think this.
It didn't form in a church, the church formed around it. I think I've had this thought before, that's how I know. One day all the world will be like that 2mm hole. It didn't form in a church, the church formed around it.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus, or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Yes, acting on an instinctual level, or religious practices we've forgotten. Or it can be a coincidence.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
I think I've had this thought before, that's how I know.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Thank you.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthropometric scientists.
One day all the world will be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window, cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest? Some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but...
Ma'am, you will certainly sound mad.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
Perhaps not. Or, yeah, that's still insane, but then again, so am I. Or, the club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together. Or, actually, now that I think of it, maybe it's dangerous? The club's the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
We're saving the world!
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Yay!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthroponetic detection to perform in this district.
Now that your project is finished, can you help me contact Coalition Warship Archer?
You're asking me to circuit bend onto coalition radio frequencies. You want to know, is it possible? Probably. But is it a good idea? I'm not so sure. The main difficulty will be finding an antenna powerful enough to reach those frequencies. Unfortunately, you can't exactly buy mega long wave antennas off the shelf.
She's not joking. Even the RCM has to receive special approval from the Coalition to access that kind of equipment.
The radio relay tower at Land's End, could that work?
I highly doubt it. That tower is barely able to transmit shortwave signals across the bay. To generate megalo frequencies, We're going to need a much larger antenna.
She has an idea, though. You can see the tiny signal lights firing inside her brain.
I don't see any alternative. We're just going to have to build the antenna ourselves.
Why don't you just use your AR1? Or wait, we can just build an antenna? Or that sounds hard. Can't we just get one from someplace else? Or now we're talking. What do we have to do? Wait, we can just build an antenna?
Yes, from a technical view. It's not even difficult. The difficult part will be finding the right location. We need metal, a lot of it. The taller the structure, the better. Something that is both prominent and easily accessible. If it's near a power source, even better.
-1 boring cup. Boring ideas. Come on. Alright. How can being a boring cop possibly ruin my moralist quests?
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
Whoa, that was crazy sound we heard before.
Yeah! It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore.
His voice booms through the chambers, then gets silent.
Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme.
I think I quick saved?
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
What if this is the answer to Van Eyck's jam? We could use a sound for the bass.
But how?
What about the compressor? The one with the spiky hair was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing.
I don't remember that at all. Interfacing, Andre's compression algorithm, solved Arno Van Eyck. Okay, wait. What? What was new? Cleaning out the rooms? Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately looking for something, tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark, the fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun, a thought that arises only to disappear again, and yet there's a pattern emerging. I feel like, did this even announce itself? We would have to forget something. Yeah, okay. I feel like I could get rid of rigorous self-critique because I don't necessarily need the healing. And okay, wait. The communism one was -1 visual calculus and -1 authority. Oh, yeah. As the dirty centrist I am, I'm simply going to have to forget how to build communism. Yeah, but as we're getting nearer the end of the game, there's a bit less payoff for him, you know? Wait. Cleaning out the rooms. Internalize. Okay. So interfacing. We could give it a level, but also... interfacing +1. Interfacing. Interfacing. Facing into myself. Nothing.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
Well, I did save.
Bzz, 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 goes the track in the background, never ending. You can't grasp what's missing, but you can try to make something up anyway.
Just make it up. No way the speed freak can tell the difference. No! Where one cannot speak, one ought to remain silent.
The young man bobs his head to the music, much as before.
Yeah, it would be very nice if we had a sorting thing. Do I want to... And then if I fail again, I'll reload my save.
J'adore! God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it up so we can lure him here.
The audio onslaught can be tamed. Connect the dots.
Here's an idea. Say what you said before, the exact same thing. Or wait, say something that's only marginally different. It will yield a drastically different outcome.
You should crank up the mix. You crank up the oscillator matrix. Or, dude, you gotta reroute the sound juice through the fluxifier. Or I don't know the technical term, but it needs less bzoop bzoop.
Yeah! Pump off the bazoot bazoot!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital throbbing seems ever so slightly louder than before.
Okay.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
Oh, so that was the same. Okay.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
Bzz.
I need to do this. It's very important. I need to succeed. I need to succeed.
A better deal! Yeah!
Bzz.
I must do it.
A better deal! Yeah!
Bzz, 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 goes the track in the background.
Just make it up.
You scrape the moldy recesses of your brain for some technological sounding jargon. It'll impress the large-headed speed freak.
Oh, F9. Okay.
Isn't that what real artists do? Make it up as they go along.
I get a healing morale if I do that. You should crank up the oscillator matrix.
Oscillator matrix? Where is that?
Oh, you don't have one? Maybe it says top secret cop tech, or it's nowhere. I just made it up. Or here, let a pro show you how it's done. Turn some knobs at random. Oh boy.
As you fiddle with the knobs on the mixer, the young man stares with amazement.
Copman can ride the knobs! So cool!
He gives you a thumbs up.
Whatever it is you did, it seems to have helped slightly. Maybe now you'll be able to make sense of it.
It increases your chances. Okay, wait. Quick save.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium.
Here's an...
Oh wait, right, you said F9. Here's the thing, I need to not do that too much because I will absolutely hit the wrong one at some point.
Medium car!
Sidechain the beat.
Sidechain? What does it even mean?
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Okay, Egg, you just need to start side-chaining it. Explain the concept to him.
Side-chaining it, you said?
He turns down the music, his hands moving deftly across the mixer, setting up the necessary controls.
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide. Wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down, with bliss, in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Cop Man? Did you break him?
I'm not sure, or just wait and see. Not at Egghead. Just wait and see.
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
Give him a thumbs up. Totemo hardcore to the max.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together. It's unnatural.
Hardcore to the max.
Your body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you. It's making you feel alive again.
This one is for the anodic generation.
Introducing the ultimate sound!
We have tamed the sound, made it our own.
God damn it. This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
Who will be the innocence of hardcore anodic dance music?
Egghead. Alright, goodbye, Egghead. What's a final? Okay, now.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
+2, found the beat. It's still low with all my pluses. Oh, I just quick saved. Ba-boom.
You close your eyes.
Does that count?
Oh, I
as
thought they were
sword
minus on
Hey,
Salva
man.
Fair.
It's good
Wait.
to see you.
Goodbye, officer.
-1.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Don't tell the guy, don't tell the voice actor that he mixed up vertebrae and vertebrate. Don't tell him.
Here it will begin.
Where did the church go? Where did the music go? What was that about unformed skulls? Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
Good. Or I'm scared. Or I hate walking life. I hate waking life. I hate this world. I hate fear and everything. All I want is to dance. Please, God, just let me dance.
God? Where is your God?
Where'd the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
Not really. No, really. Why can't I hear anything?
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
Okay, I'll try really hard. Concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid.
Gross.
Electrified.
Wow. What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull.
You said vertebrae again.
Pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it. waiting for its turn.
Yeah, I can do a third voice. Oh, it's me, the spinal cord hair.
To rule the world.
Oh my god, is that true? Or as it ought to be, where is it? Or who are you? Oh my god, is that true?
Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
What is happening?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move.
Foolhardy! Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn.
Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced before.
You have become a flawless interlocking
Fuck
mechanism,
yes.
a flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one chord.
Yes.
Entirely, rigidly, imbecilic, without pity or fear.
Fuck yeah.
Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Hell yeah. Look at me go. Look at me go. Busting a move. Aw, yeah.
Oh my god! No way!
Yes way.
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young
Go,
man
white boy, go!
observes your moves for a second. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Produce hell, what are you doing? Or dance, point at Andre. It's the law. Or Kim, get in here. Call for the lieutenant to join you. Or is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit. Excel, what are you doing?
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
I just realized she's still doing the animation from outside.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
She turns to Zuna, then back to you. She briskly shakes her head and puts her headphones back on.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music.
Dance. It's the law.
The young man immediately bounces up and down.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
Kim, get in here.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency.
Code 31, Code 31!
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
Yes, officer in need of assistance. On the dance floor!
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening?
The lieutenant's forced to yell over the futuristic music blasting from the speakers. I'm undercover! Or I'm not doing anything. The music made up its mind a long time ago. It's just implementing. Oh, I'm just implementing. Or help Kim, I think I'm turning into some kind of hyperstar. Or I'm sorry, I know this looks crazy, but it feels too good to stop. I'm undercover!
Good for you. Rock on then.
Hey, I called you to dance!
What?
+1 respects you. +3 you outrank him. I did say there was an emergency on the dance floor, did I not? The emergency? Not enough Kim!
Ah, come on, hurry.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile there.
+1 emergency on the dance floor.
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Lieutenant, I am only going to pull rank on you one time, and that time is now.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you I am not. Now get your groove on, Lieutenant. Or it's all a joke to you, isn't it? Chain of command, joke. Future of dance, joke. Well, no more. Cut a rug, Lieutenant. Answer the first one.
Get my what on?
Lieutenant leans closer, unable to make out the words over the pumping beats. I said get your goddamn groove on. Boogie woogie.
Sheesh, okay.
He backs up with his hands raised in the air, observing the crisscross of your feet.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi for dancing?
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah, whatever.
You talk a big talk, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor.
What the fuck is he?
It's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you.
It doesn't look right at all. This feels like I feel like I can see the, you know, like the model, and someone's just like grabbed both of the feet with like two different mice who's click somehow, and they're just like going. Oh my god.
It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either.
Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Together! Where are you?
Here we go again.
Hardcore fills the air.
The sound above my hair.
What now?
Lieutenant suddenly stops.
Above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
Shivers. Hi. +1, Suna is in. +1, Andre's dancing harder. +2, got Kim dancing.
On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What is this strange feeling I keep having? This cold even now.
I am la Rebachelière. I am the city.
What do you mean you are the city? Or how are you talking to me? What do you mean you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms.
Yeah, so do I. It's not that big a deal.
Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs.
My tailbone?
Everywhere.
My
There is
gallbladder?
space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jante and Rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden.
Sure.
I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
Vigilant.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol, or I don't know about good or say nothing. I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
I need to save her from the the pale explosion.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now!
The would-be leader stutters with excitement.
Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic. Or I wouldn't go that far. Yes, my mission here is complete.
Yes, my mission here is complete.
Hope I remember those moves, man.
Don't worry, man. I'll remember them.
We won the game. We won Disco Elysium. Goodbye, everybody. Okay. So we need conceptualization. I feel like we have some conceptualization clothes. Hell yeah. Dun dun, dun dun. Conceptualization.
Yes, what is it?
That's easy. Antennas are basically just tall things, right?
We could use the steeple of this church, point up.
No, we could not. This church is made from wood. I'm not sure you understand how radios work.
It's possible. Okay, I will take that one failure under advisement. I mean, it's canonical. And then I'll do the thing that Saul wanted me to do. Anyways, back to very serious things. We need to talk to a lady about it if we're going to arrest her for her many crimes. No, yeah, that was all extremely fucking important. Let's be real. Hey, wait, this guy.
Hi again, gendarme.
Ah, it's still locked.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
It's true. It's true. Oh, presumably, yeah, it's too late now. Too late at night. So, I could level up my composure and try to talk to this guy again about that. Go in there? Wait. It seemed like it was locked when I tried to go up the stairs. Never mind, just weird movement shit. She's gone, crab woman. Crab woman. No, I want to go downstairs. I don't want to see the O-face again. I guess I'll go to responsible EP. Oh, that's right. I don't sleep here anymore. Kim, can I sleep in your room with you? Kim.
Spicy.
No, I assume she'll be back tomorrow for more dialogue.
It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim. Send him away for the night.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to eat.
The bed underneath you is
Harry,
soft, if
you look
lumpy.
so small without
Waves
your
wash
big
the
coat.
sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Great, this is gonna be really chill. Or dark shore my ass. I know what this is. Or yeah, just let me sleep. Great, this is gonna be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately?
Yes.
Saved anyone lately?
Also yes.
Murdered anyone lately?
Only the beat.
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
I don't care. That doesn't scare me. Or, okay, so I'm a murderer and that's bad. Shut up. I just want to sleep. Okay, so I am a murderer and that's bad.
Hear that? He doesn't even flinch. Iceman doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Blackwater, under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream?
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Oh my goodness. Are you so comfy? Are you so comfy and eepy? Funkshoe. 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 We go. And the air will smell of apricots, or her face forms in summertime, or I don't want to anymore. I don't want to think either one of those things. I don't want to think either one of those things.
Oh, but you will. You're already going there. Slipping. How long can we keep you from the precipice? One more dream? 2 max, baby. Then it's
And the air will smell of apricot.
of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it will be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Huh. Open your eyes. It's so baby. And meanwhile, amazing stuff. Bobsled's crying for some reason. I don't know why. But like every once in a while he's just making a like meow. I wonder if he misses his second brother. Here. No, they might want food. I'm gonna go get him food. Oh my goodness.
Boom.
Nim, 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 nim. Taro's probably going to come in at some point, so we have to keep an eye out for that fucker. Kim waiting in the little Kim room. It is interesting that there's a tension of, like, I can only assume there's some kind of time limit, obviously, but I don't know what it is. Pretty scary.
Again? I
can't believe this shit. Anyway. Oh, that's true. I guess that could also, yeah, overlap with that.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Why do I feel like you've won here?
I really don't know, sir. I certainly don't feel like I've won. I feel like shit, sir. All the time.
She smiles. A bitter little smile. She means it.
But this turned out well for you. You've slipped past all suspicions, or you're right. But this turned out well for you. You've slipped past all suspicions.
Clearly, I haven't. We're having this conversation, aren't we? How well could it have gone? I mean...
She looks around.
The snow falls on her shoulders, then melts in her light blonde hair, cold and soft.
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment facility.
What are you contained for, then? Or, this all turned out well enough for you, you somehow managed to not become a suspect. Something seems off with this theory I've developed about Ruby. Ooh. The dried flowers on the roof. Could Ruby have left them? These don't fit with anything. Oh, that's an interesting question. Could Ruby have left them?
The what? Oh, those ones. I don't know, sir. I said I have no idea what to make of them. Honestly, I think they're just trash. I mean, there's no reason for me to think they're somehow connected to her.
Something seems off with this theory I developed about Ruby.
I don't know what to say.
It all seems fortuitous for you.
None of this is fortuitous for me.
What are you contained for, then?
For my sins, of course. The long-standing sins of a bad, frivolous person. For destroying my first love. For working for bad people. The list goes on and on.
This all turned out well enough for you. You somehow managed to not become a suspect.
Did I? Why do I still feel suspicion hanging over me, then? What I managed was to get him killed. I understand that.
The lieutenant looks away, over the railing. He feels uncomfortable with this conversation. He doesn't know what to add.
Sorry, Kim. That's it then, I guess.
She nods slowly, carefully even. There is suddenly a strange glint in her eyes.
Wow.
Not malicious, but dangerous.
God damn it. Stop being so weird.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
Get back to those lies you told.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Damn drama. Wait, how do I tell her I'm or how do I officially decide not to arrest her?
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger.
Row. Row. Oh, I do have to do the what if I told you? Okay.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us.
What if I told you you're under arrest, Miss Orange Disco Dancer?
But I haven't done anything.
Hello?
Anything illegal.
She backs up against the railing with a forced smile on her face.
Failure to aid a police investigation.
Also, all the other crimes.
She purposefully misrepresented information crucial to the case. Fucking mind games. Enough.
Oh, hey, Half-Light. I rarely hear from you.
That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to be a bit about all the, like, corporate espionage and stuff, but I guess we don't really care about that. Failure to aid a police officer, you have wasted our time in a time-critical investigation. Or, you misrepresented information about the case. Without the Hardys' confession, we know nothing. Or, you're a suspect in a murder investigation. Oh, it's all legal? Oh, okay. You're a flight risk. That is all the reason I need. Or, you're not playing these mind games with me anymore. Wag your finger next to your head. You're coming in. Or, industrial espionage. We uphold international law here in the zone of control. Okay. Saw none of these are actually never mind. Whoa. Wait, let me see how much is left. No, too much is left. Taro. No, come back with that.
Taro. Oh, Taro. Oh, Taro. Baba.
Damn, he managed to cheek that food like a fucking chipmunk.
Taro.
Amazing. Okay. Wait, so yeah, you misrepresented information about the case. Without the Hardys' confession, we'd know nothing.
The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Taro.
Please, no.
Her eyes become round with fear. She tries to back further off.
But there's nowhere to go. A 2-story drop to the Plaza Mosaic. If she could, she would have run before.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
Kim arrests this woman before she can say anything else. Ignore her theory. What do you know? Who shot him?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, she says, gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby.
Well, I mean, that's not exactly a shock.
Ruby.
Why do you think it was her? And how could she have killed him? Or, okay, that's it for Ruby. Wrap it up.
Taro.
Why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
And what is that?
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship.
I hope this isn't the case.
When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
Kim, there's various ways that people let them know, other people know that they have romantic or sexual interests in each other. I've heard of this. He still has the cuffs in his hand.
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
Run cleanup squad.
And you led her on?
The lieutenant narrows his eyes.
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
Sounds like she was fixated on your... This is a sensationalism and guesses, or I don't know what to make of this. Sounds like she was fixated on you.
This is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs.
Kim, arrest this woman for playing into harmful media stereotypes of lesbians.
Somehow,
Arrest her.
she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself? The lynching?
You are going to jail for cancel crimes.
Yet again, you're coming up with this. The worst thing is, it may be true.
Why do you think it was her? Or when Ruby said there would be shit happening if you didn't end your relationship with the deceased, was she threatening you? Or, and how could she have killed him? Or, wait, why do you think it was her? Is what I already... Yeah, okay. Was she threatening you?
She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
But you kept living here?
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
And how could she have killed him?
You've been through there, right? I saw you come out. It leads downstairs.
Let me see your shoes.
She could have come to the roof through that, then made the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing. That is possible.
We have discussed
theory.
this.
Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
Okay, that's it for Ruby. Wrap it up.
Okay, and what? Arrest the liar now. Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful.
Shut up, authority. You're compromised.
She's stuck here. She's already in prison. Look around. She's only trying to help you.
It does feel like the dramatically appropriate place for Ruby to be is on that little island that we aren't able to go to yet. Who? That's all good, but I think we should still take you in just in case. Step a little bit closer. Wait, what's the who? Who?
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
That's all good, but I think we should still take you in just in case. Step a little bit closer. Okay, I'll keep you here, miss, for now. Step a little bit closer.
Still? After all this, sir, please. It's a shitty world, and I know I'm shitty too. I know.
Her hand turns into a fist, slowly crushing the cigarette she's still holding.
But I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern and ground into paste just because I disturbed the sanctity of accounting. That's some multinational...
She's gearing up for a last stand. This is it.
I didn't say anything about your other crimes. Now you're the one who's bringing it up. You're the one who's bringing up what do you deserve then? What other options do I have? I've made my choice. What do you deserve then?
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke, drink and dance, wallowing in shit. Just like everyone else.
What other option do I have?
You have those station calls, right? Where I have to show up at the station or I'll become a fugitive. You can write me one. You don't have to take me in right now. I promise I won't go out anymore at night. I'll be right here. I know you can do that. Just let me come in on my own. In 2 months, or maybe even 1 month. That's all I need.
You do have the form.
He looks at your ledger.
That's it. I'm calling it. Kim is beyond compromise. Definitely, sire.
What will have changed in 2 months or 1 month?
Everything could change. This city, the extradition rules, the people after me could be in jail. Or maybe Revachol.
She falls silent.
There is desperation there in that silence. A cornered animal looking for a way out.
Maybe Revachol could be free. I could be tried in a free Revachol. An independent state that doesn't hand its detainees over to the moral intern.
I find that hard to believe, miss.
The handcuffs jingle jangle in his hands. I also find it hard to believe, or I do like the sound of that. Another Revachol, free, independent, or not on my watch. Like I'm going to keep Revachol under the rule of the moral intern personally. This has got nothing to do with anything. I also find it hard to believe.
Don't. The world can change. It has changed before.
This is a deflection.
That's not the answer she was hoping for. Thought that you were some kind of patriot or communard, did she? This was her last card. There is nothing more she can say. The final decision is yours. You alone stand on the throne of your mind.
It's also funny that, like... Well, I mean, like, I find it hard to believe isn't a statement that I agree with it, but I guess in the games, the way that it works, it's just like, well, if you didn't say that you're going to personally take down the moral intern, I guess you fucking love it then. Why don't you marry it? Yeah, say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck out. Okay, I've made my choice.
She looks at you in silence, her face filled with fear, lips parted. Wait. If you arrest her, Kim will have to transport her. You'd be without your partner for the rest of the day.
No!
Shut up. He's making a decision, and it's his to make.
No! My Kim. My Kim, who said that, by the way? Logic. Logic lover Kim. Kim, arrest her before this drags out any longer. Arrest her. Or let's write you a station call, Miss Orange. If you miss it, I can't help you anymore. Write a station call. Or I'll let you off the hook for now. Don't make me regret it. Don't arrest her. I like her less now than I used to. Or I mean, like, I trust and like her even less now. God, the vibes of this convo is just so fucking weird. I just don't like these vibes, man. I just don't like these vibes. I have no choice but to take the centrist option. Let's write you a station call.
I won't.
She takes the slip, shaking visibly, then she collects herself.
This may have been a grave mistake, sire. Maybe, maybe not. Mercy is rarely a complete mistake.
I promise I will be right here all the time, nights too. I'll help you any way I can in this investigation, and I will be at Station 41 in 6 weeks. I promise.
Well, look, Volition's gotta side with that centrist opinion. He's you know, that's his steez. I like that I can now say, devil woman. Okay.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger.
Shivers, look up into the gray sky. Very low. Weird. What is the city gonna be like? Bitch, you fucked up. That wasn't the right choice that you just made, you dead shit. I believed in you and look what you've done. Fuck you. Well, that was deeply unsatisfying. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The city is fucking compromised as hell. Yo, Titus, you got anything you want to say?
The Coppernado is back.
Yo, yo, yo! Coppernado! I've been upgraded from a clown to a Coppernado! I want to go over a few things regarding Ruby's disappearance again.
Yeah? What?
Thanks for the review.
Anything?
Okay. I think I want to go see if I can get that boat ride now. By any chance. Yo, boat lady, can you take me on a boat?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Yeah, will it turn down just enough in just the right time for us to go to a dramatic finale on the island? Is it with that kind of timing? Also, you're not supposed to actually answer that, Coyote. If that's like actually you doing a spoiler, shut up.
Good. What can I help you with?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh?
He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
Here.
Here? Oh no. What does that bloated hellbat want with my little cinder block town?
It ain't yours.
It's clear the village has already grown dear to her. Strangely so. Why did she come here?
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know what he has in store for this place. Probably a statue. It's a statue, right?
He seems like a statue kind of fucker.
A giant statue of him. Or better yet, his twin brother. Practically the same thing, but makes him seem less like a psychopath.
It's his twin brother who still might or might not exist. He wants to build a youth center here for the children of Martinez. Or you're quite fond of this village, well, aren't you? Or you would prefer something else, not a youth center? Or so you're sad you can't buy the place? He wants to build a youth center here for the children of Martinez.
A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it.
She looks down the jetty remorsefully.
Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him.
Okay, Picard. You're quite fond of this village, aren't you?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders.
Oh, damn.
He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
This is just about a dude for you. I would never make a whole thing just that's secretly about a lover of mine. I would never. You been to Martinez before?
Yes. I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Sounds like you missed those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers.
And just, don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since
I wonder if
the
that's just because we've had
coalition landed in
the
08.
boat conversations.
Imagine.
Oh no, she's sentimental, all right. Why would she come here otherwise?
If you say so, or why'd you come here then, to this jetty? I'm gonna say the second one.
I'm over-radiated, Harry. I do silly things sometimes, out of pale-related illness. Like sail over here. The moral of the story is, do not spend 22 days a year in Pale transit. Don't waste your 20s slumming it with your stupid friends. And don't deliver Everard Clare's mail.
Her bony finger is pointing like an arrow at your chest.
Are you satisfied, Detective? What else can you tell me about your mail delivery quest for Everard? Do you think it will improve the place?
Rejoice.
She's pointing it quite hard in there. Feels like a knife.
You would prefer something else, not a youth center?
First, there won't be a youth centre. Whatever he's told you or the residents, it'll be something horrific, perhaps even worse than a statue. So, yes, I do.
Like what?
A fishery. I've been speaking with Lillian here. She gave me the idea. The infrastructure is all here, and with my connections...
That does sound like it makes more sense.
Sadly, it's just one of the million things I'll never get round to. I just have to accept that I'll never be the rich candy girl who goes around solving people's problems with money.
Why not? So you're sad you can't buy the place?
Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information?
I'd rather talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective.
You can always Joycey. Poor Joycey. Quit your job, Joyce. Quit your job and start a fishery. Maybe you aren't hopelessly overradiated with sad nothingness juice. Okay. You just say that because you're legally obligated to hate her because of your politics. Because of your rhetorical politics. Fuck, I feel like we should... I have like no chance of succeeding on the forgery thing. Heaven forbid women do anything. Oh, that's right, I have a book now.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan.
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah.
addendum. Underneath all...
It's only 12. Shut up, Rock. I'm going inside. I forget about it. I don't remember things. I have terminal cat brain.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
58%.
A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan.
Let's go for
in
it.
The addendum. With a confident flourish, you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line?
The name, Isabel Sadie.
Indeed. To be honest, it does look very convincing. The calligraphy is close to superb. It might as well be her actual
How the fuck would I know what her signature looks like?
But it's not, and the document will be nullified if she disputes it. That means Everard will have to start over.
So it
All
is
you
a
need to
stalling
do now
tactic.
is mail the signatures to Everard's accountant in La Delta.
Okay. That was a very, very moralist solution of me. Yeah, I was completely not sure what the intended result of doing that was going to be. And some people said that, and I guess because, they've played the game, but I didn't know if that was them guessing or not. Wait, why are you here without your friend? Why are you here without your friend?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man?
Oh, was it? Brown.
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Renee?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
What?
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Gone? Gone where? Or do you know what happened to his medals? Or may Renee rest in peace, conclude. Gone? Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
Kent? How'd he die exactly?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Did he feel like he has to prove he can still pull his weight? Doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home, 'cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time.
Kuketu?
Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, 'cause he's gonna be buried without it.
Do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there? Or the irony isn't lost on me, but I wanted to ask about something else. You think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts, but right now, he just wants to move on and not think about it.
Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute Kent. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids and...
You love him.
And she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
I offer my sincere condolences, conclude, or old people die. You better get ready soon. I offer my sincere condolences.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is, part of life really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone. I just don't know anymore. About anything really. But you must need something.
Too bad Renee's gone. I was hoping to ask him about Maybelle's Hold Out the Flower. What? Why would I want to ask Renee specifically about it? I want to go over a few more things about Renee, if that's okay. I want to ask you about the Union again. I was hoping to ask him about Maybelle's.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Wait, Insulindian lilies?
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
Why didn't he like them?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communals. They called them the Bells of Revolution.
They ruined their branding for him.
I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the hold in Sulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Bye for now. Man, that's rough stuff. Poor old guy. And I stole his sandwich. He doesn't even have a sandwich to comfort him. Damn. I feel kind of bad now about the sandwich.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam I'm in.
Oh, these are still locked. I know about the fleur-de-lis. I know about the fleur-de-lis. Look, we have to go to the kitchen, make the best sandwich. Hey, chef, help us make a good sandwich.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Oh. I guess I should end here for the night, but in terms of ask about Ruby in the village. Oh, that's still an ongoing. Explore the coast for signs. I guess that should be the next thing that we look into then. Ask college about Sunday night. Why is that not complete? Oh right, this is about me. Never mind. This is about me and the task when Kim's not there. That's right, I forgot about that. Sync the signs with Noid. Take on la responsibility. That's right, I need to conceptualize that fucking shit. We definitely need to do that before we solve the murder. I'm so tempted to ask if it seems like I've got time to... Oh, that's right, let's go and put this in the mail before I forget. I mean, I already forgot. Before I forget again. And then we can go talk to that doofy dingus, and we won't have to end on such a sad note.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug, Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
All right, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
I knew we'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Yes, for sending mail.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Wait, thing. Oh, everyone seems so much sadder. Odd that you didn't catch the graffito earlier at Van Eyck. Overdrive, it says. Yeah, I mailed it with 4 signatures. I just want to see how you'd respond to that sentence. Damn. Well, we should be able to continue tomorrow night. Sunday I might be doing something else with the crew, but tomorrow night's still open for disco. It's still free. The disco club is open. It's so teeny tiny. It's so teeny tiny. Also, this guy especially seems to like sleeping on the desk. Yeah, isn't that just the vibe of this game? We had this, like, the most hilarious, ridiculous thing happen, and then something very dramatic and artistic happened, and then a guy was like, my friend died, deal with that, and that was the night. Wowza wooza. What a joiny. I'm excited to continue. I'll see you tomorrow. Hasta mañana. Wait. Where's the end screen? My end screen's gone. It's not in my scenes. Reciteer Borderless, GBC, and game of course. How can this be? I must have accidentally hit delete or something.
The swallow!